Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Uh, Today we're on QR SMP, episode 2. Stupid sheep. Uh, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this mod. If you missed last episode, we did a lot. I did a lot of caving, more than the episode probably showed. I wasn't proud of the episode, but this is where we're going to be living down in this cave. I still have yet to light up all over here. I'm trying to get the front done first. I'm just working my way to the back, but I'm also not trying to full grind this project. But today, we're going to be working on up here. Up here, we're going to be putting like a small, like, little town. And it's going to look really cool, I think. But before we do that, there's one thing we need to do. As this is currently where we are housing, I want to build a staircase up through here, up to here. And I want to make it connect to up here through that, so that it's all connected. And it'll be a great start to a foundation for everything, connecting the cave to the town up here, which one will make my life so much easier, as it takes me like 5 minutes to get from all the way to the bottom to the top. And I could hopefully get a horse. I can get a horsey. So, oh, wrong one. Which button is it? This one. So we're gonna do that. And then for the town, I'm gonna probably live stream it. I have no blocks for it. Oh, is this lava? Oh, it's lava. Maybe we could go to the nether today. I don't know. We'll see. But, what was I saying? I have to do a lot of adventuring. All the blocks I need for this village, I do not own. Every single block. And it's partially my fault. I actually just haven't done as much exploring as I usually do. But, yeah, we need to do some exploring. I'm probably going to live stream it because it's going to take a bit. And, live stream on here. And we're going to do some of the foundation stuff. I'm probably going to quickly do a tunnel real quick, getting from the cave to up here. So I'm going to go do that real quick. I do have one issue we were having, which is why we're taking a pause on the, Woo! That was close. Or we could just, like, jump right into the water. Woo! That didn't go well. What was I saying? One issue we were having with doing this cave base was, how are we doing a cave base when we can't even get normal stone? We don't have silk touch, so I've just been smelting cobblestone to get normal stone, because we do need stone for this. And I do kind of want to extend that platform out more and do a little bit more work. So I might do that while I build the tunnel up. So I'm going to go do that real quick. And I don't really want to say watch the time lapse. I don't know if I'm going to time lapse this. Last episode's time lapse didn't go as planned. That was a lot of issues. But yeah. So I'll see you once I'm done building it all. Okay, so we did a little bit of work. No, little bit. I'm not calling this done at all. But it was pretty much like a framework for what I want to do with this cave. This is just to help me get around. It was a quick little thing. Uh, Smelted a lot of cobblestone to get stone. Because, you know, I mined a lot of cobblestone for this. Now, I am not happy with this at all. I want to do something with it. It's too square. Also, another thing, uh, I left up here completely stone, and it's because I plan on turning these into mud bricks, because the biome up here is going to turn into like a mud village. So I think it'll be a really cool transition. The problem is we don't have mud. And also with that, we also don't have wheat to turn mud into packed mud. So we have a lot of prep to do, and we're going to be doing it this episode. Uh, I want to do something with the walls, but I'm not messing with the walls for now. I just wanted to get the flooring in, just to make it easier to get around. Because, you know, this is going to save me 5 minutes each time I make a trip to these chests. Just being able to have this here, or the pathway down to this cave. And also having a pathway up into here. Like, it makes my life so much easier, and I love it. Now, I am probably going to go get ready to live stream and go get the mud and start setting everything up, because we need everything set up. Yeah. So I'm gonna go get a horsey. I don't know if I have enough to get a horse. I don't know how to get a horse. Um, so can't you craft saddles now? Yes, you can. We need 3 leather and 1 ingot. Okay, so we just need 1 more ingot. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get all this done in live stream, and I'll be back for you guys. Okay, so we just did our live stream. Um, yeah, we should have all the items we need. Here, yeah, here's most of the items we'll need. I would love to be able to just set up another portal next time, because I think it took a couple hours to get there and back, because those were far. So we just pretty much loaded our inventory with all this. I started doing the packed mud. Um, you'll see up here. What I did is I put it at the top, and like what I tried to do was like try to like blend it. I know it's not the best, but it'll do. I wish there was something more that, like another stair that went with the packed mud, but there's no stair that actually goes with it, sadly. Now, I did start the outline for our first building for this village that we'll be building. I think it's perfect. I love the placement for it too. I think because of how it's gonna be, it'll look really cool. Because like what I'm trying to do is build this village to be seen from like this hilltop here. That's my goal. I and I think it's gonna look great. Now, the design for it and block palette are 2 things that I've never messed with before when it comes to Minecraft. Like, this is gonna be a first type of design I've done this, and like messing with these colors of blocks. It's gonna be really interesting for me. I always usually do like deep slate and deep slate. I'm always messing with deep slate type of ones. Oh, diamonds. So this is gonna be a first, but it's gonna look really cool. And I hope to get a little bit more work done. I mean, I know it looks pretty ugly right now. I kind of want to like put like oak uh poles up, like a mine shaft. And then I want to put like a boat dock there, like a fishing dock, because I want to fish for some of the food, because I need food. So I'm just gonna try fishing. So I'm thinking of like putting like a fishing dock there, and then having like the staircase go down to it. I don't know about it, because like the staircase is too high. But we might have to start it from like right over here. Like it feels so high, it's not going to get down there in time. Yeah, and then we just need to fill in these holes, which I'm hoping putting in those oak log pillars will help doing. It'll help it. We also got a horsey. This is horsey number 3. During our adventures to get all those items, I went through one horsey to get there and one horsey to get back. Don't ask why. And I lost both of them, so we got horsey number 3, which is the fastest and highest jumper out of all the horsies I got. Now, for this build, I really have cool ideas for it, and I really can't wait. We're gonna have like a pathway. I don't know if I want to hook it up to the staircase yet, because I don't know what I'm doing with this area. So we're just gonna have it like go around here. It's gonna be a really cool like landscape for it. We're gonna have a mud pathway surrounded by coarse dirt go around it. It's gonna look so cool. And yeah, it's supposed, like I said last episode, this is gonna like look based off a little bit like Star Wars, you know. Actually, I might like extend it one more, so it's like 5, so it has an odd. I don't like working with even. It's harder for me to work with even, so yeah. But yeah, this is supposed to be. It's gonna look like a Star Wars type of build, like a house. You know, if like you're on a random planet and you got poor people living there, like this is what that house is gonna look like. Maybe some. I never really watched Andor, but I know I watched episode 1. It's gonna look a little bit like the house from episode 1. That's the best way to put it. Like I'm not designing it off of that. It's just how it is. So this is just like the outline. Now I'm gonna go build this in a time lapse. Another time lapse. You guys are lucky this episode. Got 2 time lapses. And put it together. So yeah. See you after the time lapse. Okay, so time lapse. A lot went wrong with the build. A lot. So first, yeah, this was not the original build I was gonna do. I'm saving the one that I was originally gonna do for later, because I didn't. The shape of it wasn't a good starter one for this area for what I want to do. This one was more better. Missing scaffolding blocks. So, maybe ask me what went wrong with it. First, me changing what the building is, also meant having to get all new blocks. Because if you remember, I had the chest full of blocks down there. I got during a live stream of everything I need. Like red sand, acacia, mud, and now a whole new palette. I think I cut down 100 trees. I decimated. Here, I could see if I could show y'all, because it's probably noticeable from up here. I decimated all the sand areas here in the village area. There's some I didn't get that far, but yeah, you could see like where I was decimating them. Because I needed all that sandstone. Now, that dirt supposed to? Yeah. Okay. So I want to. One thing I do want to say is this dirt is not staying. We're gonna put copper bulbs here, but I don't have the blaze rods for them, which I also just learned they take blaze rods. Another thing is I need honeycomb, because. Okay, I'm gonna back up a huge lot. The copper I got from this was from Trial chamber. I was originally just gonna be trying to smelt it all and get it all manually, but I felt like it was easier just getting it from a trial chamber. So it came all waxed. I accidentally unwaxed this block and it's driving me crazy. The trapdoors are not waxed. Uh, these are not waxed, so I want to get honeycomb at some point because it's going to drive me crazy. What else? What else went wrong with this? So I do want to say one thing about this. I did use Lightmatica on this. I built this in creative. I probably spent like the last week designing it. That's why this episode's taken so long, as this building here has taken me forever. Because it was pretty much a throw together type of thing, which, oh, and I probably spent like so many nights just thinking of it when I'm trying to sleep, and I decided to build it in creative first. It took me a while. So I decided to use Lightmatica, so you probably noticed at the beginning of the time lapse I was struggling. I couldn't figure out how to use Lightmatica, and I couldn't see the blocks. But halfway through, I did a lot of setting changes, and it was all smooth from there. I did it by layer, except for these side parts. These side parts I saved for last. It's probably a mistake, but oh well. Um, yeah. So another thing we missed was this note block. I actually forgot to craft this, and I didn't realize till after the time lapse that I never placed a note block here when I was taking all the scaffolding down. But yeah, this is probably all we're gonna do for this episode, because this episode's taken me way longer than I really want. Next episode we will do the interior. I really have to light this up. We're gonna do the interior. I want to do a lot of the like not the exterior of this, but like the natural exterior of it. Build a landscape around it. No, I really wanna make this fun. Another thing I want to do. Ooh, what did I, okay. One thing first is I love how it looks from here. That's what I mainly tried to set it up for, was for it to look good here. That's why I put the balcony there. There's a vent here, which I'm going to do something really cool with. I just don't have the blocks for it, but once I do, we're going to do something with that. And it's going to look really cool. Okay. So, yeah, I mainly wanted this building to be able to be viewed from here. So that's what I set it up for. Now, I think it would have been cool having the door in the front, but there's nothing exciting happening other than the door being here. Okay, you have this, but it doesn't look that cool. You have the balcony here, you have the vent here. You have both antennas you can see. So that's why I set it up to be like that, because this building was designed to be viewed from this mountain, as this is spawn over here. Yeah. Yeah, this is spawn. Maybe. Yeah, I think this is spawn. Don't jinx me. I still have to figure out. Yeah, this is spawn. Okay, you've probably heard me say that 10 times. Yeah. Um. So I wanted this to be viewed here, and we're like I said at the beginning of the episode, we're going to be adding a lot more other buildings here throughout. It's going to become like a little town. It's supposed to be a little bit Star Wars themed, as you could tell. I don't know how easy it's able to tell. Hopefully, once we add more buildings, you'll be able to tell. Because as you know, I'm going with a bit of a Star Wars theme, but I'm not going all in. Uh, Another thing, I don't think I've said this out loud. I love this staircase. I think per like an angle like this, it looks so cool. Now, I wish I was able to do more with it this episode, but I am so scrunched for time. So we're gonna do that next episode. We're gonna be finishing this at some point. I'm not gonna say next episode. I don't think I want to mess with this area anymore until I get Silk Touch and Unbreaking. I plan on getting villagers really, really, really soon. I don't know if they're gonna go in here or not. I also don't know how much I'm gonna be grinding villagers this season. So that's another thing. I honestly Now, should I build a whole separate building for villagers, or do I only plan on having 1 or 2 villagers and just throw them in this building? That's my predicament. Now, this building I'm hoping to be a storage system because during this time of this episode, my storage area here has like fully grown exponentially, and it's bad now. And I don't have space for these chests. It's bad. So I'm hoping to make this building storage system a little bit. I don't know how much I'm going to use it. Did I ever place the door there? Yeah. Yeah, it's like a mob farm in here. So, yeah, this is probably going to wrap it up for this episode. I think it was a very successful episode, but also tiring on my end because this took so much work. Because I had none of the blocks. When I tell you I spent hours getting the blocks, I mean hours. I think the sand took me a total of 2 separate days. The wood I think I did in a day. I had to get tough, which I went tough. The one time I needed tough, I couldn't find in a cave anywhere. And I also found some diamonds too. And then the stone to smelt for stone bricks and the stone. Since I don't have silk touch, I had to smelt cobblestone. Oh, that took a while too. Luckily, all those furnaces I use to smelt them are in the build now. So, I guess that's a plus. There's my bed, which I only used like twice, and I just kept going down. But yeah. Okay, no more distractions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye.